Oh, what is up, YouTube watchers? Well, today is Wednesday, March 21st, and I had the first set of my sockets come in. The quarter drive stuff came in today. See, there it is, all shiny and pretty, brand new. This will be the only time it's shiny and pretty, then it'll start to get scuffed and dirty and stuff, but I don't know, I really like these sockets. I mean, you can see it's got whatever it's called right there where the bolt don't fall all the way in. It's pretty nice. Easy to read. Come on, phone. There you go. Easy to read numbers. But I'll make this all one video. I'll keep all this included whenever I get the 3/8 and 1/2 inch stuff in. But that is what's funny is this is from Cobalt right here. This thing's from Cobalt. It has 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5. Well, Gearwrench only has a 4, a 5, and a 5.5. Gearwrench does not have a 4.5. So, I don't know. I thought I could get a full set of sockets on here, but I just moved the 4s over to the 4.5 slot, so it's, like that. But got a 15 now, which I'll probably never use. Just stuff I'll never use. But I don't know, maybe I could find some Gearwrench trays and they won't have the 4.5 down there. But I think the 3/8 stuff is in Dallas right now, so it should maybe come in tomorrow. I think it says it's going to come in on Friday though. And then the 1/2 inch drive stuff finally shipped out. It's coming from Georgia. So it says that will be here Friday too. So I might be able to finish this video out Friday and have it uploaded Friday. But anyway, here is the SAE stuff that I got from them. That's the SAE side. I'm going to include this in the sockets I'm going to sell right here, because these are all old SAE sockets. All this SAE side is old, original, and some of these I've gotten at pawn shops, like this right here. Where is it? This is a Mac socket. That's a Mac socket. Can you see it? Come on. Matco, S&K, 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 Blackhawk, USA. A lot of these sockets I found at pawn shops. The Blackhawk. Hell, these. That's Proto. That is, you can read that right there. Man, I need to take out a loan just for holding this thing. But it's pretty worn, but it still works great. I got that at a pawn shop, like a couple of bucks. What is this? That's Proto USA right there too. But yeah, a lot of this stuff I've gotten from pawn shops replaced my stuff with. A lot of these over here is like my dad's and late grandfather's stuff. Some of these are dad's and late grandfather's. Some of these are, some of these Matco ones may be from my late grandfather over there, his toolbox. But I just keep them over here. I'm not replacing any of these. Occasionally, if I go to a pawn shop, I need to start going back to pawn shops when I get paid, because some of ththese sockets were like, I got a collection of these for like $8 to $10. And now since, Trump's in office, there's, if Oilfield, Troy moved in down the road on Highway 7. They bought a big place down there. Or they either bought it or renting it, a big place down there. They're turning into a yard. So Troy's moving in. So I don't know, here in a couple of months, I need to be checking the pawn shops here, checking the little tool bins they got and checking the tool bins that they have and see if I can get some deals on some Snap-on, Matco Snap-on type stuff, or S&K. That's a good brand too. But anyway, here's the stuff that I'm going to be selling off. I'm going to ask like 150 for this stuff because this is a shitload of sockets right here. And, you know, all these ratchets right here, which they all work. They all work just fine. These aren't junk. You know, a breaker bar. And this, I got this from the, what is this? A KD. I got this from the damn pawn shop a while back, but I don't know what the hell I would need a 32 millimeter for. And especially it's a freaking 1/2 inch drive. I mean, that's a hefty fucking socket right there. But I don't know. On eBay, that thing's like 20, 25 bucks, I think, used. But anyway, all this, I'm gonna wait till I get the rest of my sockets in so I can get stuff sorted. There's gonna be another 1/2 inch drive SAE stuff that's gonna go here, long and shorts. I'm gonna ask maybe 180 for this. I mean, what would you think this stuff is worth right here? All these sockets, 150, 180. I don't know. There's gonna be complete sets. The 3/8 drive here. There's a complete short and long 3/8 drive in here. Well, of course, it's all going to be mostly metric, except for some of the SAE stuff that's going to be in here, and new Gearwrench stuff right here. New Gearwrench SAE sockets, 1/4 inch drive stuff. So I may start at 180 and just see, because that would make a pretty good toolkit right there for somebody. I just don't need it because, you know, I'm getting this side filled out here soon. I got a pretty full SAE side. I got all my sockets and extensions. I may end up upgrading to Gearwrench extensions too. I don't know, eventually. There's my 22 6-point that I take my lug nuts off with. And this is the wrench. I submitted a warranty claim again the other day on this wrench right here. You know, I took a picture of it, took a picture of the part number, waiting to hear back from them. When I called, they said it could take up to a couple of weeks because they're so far behind. But hell, I said, well, last time I did this, that was almost a year ago, and I never heard anything. And she said, well, we're doing the best we can. But anyway, what is this? 1 1/16? That one's pretty worn. I'm keeping this because I had this in there, but I realized this is one of my late grandfather's. So, no, I'm not getting rid of that. Most of this stuff here is mine. Some of these tools I found over here. They're probably my cousins and them's over there, but they left them over here. Most of this is mine. This is all the old Craftsman 3/8 drive stuff that I've had for probably 20 plus years. I mean, it's still good, but it's got some wear on it, but it's still good to use. This is the one right here that's just, this one's really worn. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this part of the video. I'm going to add on to it this Friday or Saturday when I get the 1/2 inch drive and the 3/8 drive stuff in. 3/8 is new. That 1/2 inch was listed as used, but some of the metric sockets, they look pretty good. They're still shiny. I don't know how good they'll be when they get in. You know, I'll take a microfiber rag to them and clean them up real good. I mean, they ain't going to look new for very long. They'll end up getting dirt and stuff on them and getting scuffed and stuff. But anyway, I don't think I've ever, well, obviously I've owned a brand new set of sockets, but it's been 20 plus years since I've bought and owned brand new sockets over again. But stuff like these, I'm not replacing these. These, I don't see any need to replace with Gearwrench because Gearwrench don't offer anything above 19 millimeter and deep sockets. It's all 12 point. Now Tecton has 20, 21, 22. They even have 23, 24, 25, 27. They have all these in 6 point. What I need to do is order a Tecton socket off eBay, like the 20 millimeter deep 1/2 inch 6 point, and see what it looks like when it comes in. See if it's similar to the Gearwrench stuff. I don't know. I don't really want any mix matched on here, but if it looks similar, I'll just get Tecton all the way up just to get my 6 points all the way up this size right here. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27. I don't know, again, I don't know why they skipped 26 and went 25, 27, but whatever. Whatever. I mean, none of these other ones skip sizes. The 1/4 inch and the 1/4 inch and the 3/8, they don't skip sizes. So I don't know what's up with skipping a size right there. That's kind of the oddball. And these are all cobalts. Again, I don't know. I guess cobalt don't have a 26 millimeter. I don't know. These are, what is that? That's 29. You know, the 36 right there, that's for pulling off the center bolt on a 4-wheel drive 99-06 truck. That pulls off the CV joint bolt. 32. It's a Carlisle 31. That is a Craftsman 30. His sockets that I have. This right here fits pinion bolts. Pinion bolts, I think on an 88 through 98, 8.5, 8.6 rear end, 1 1/4. And this is a Mac right here. Mac 1/2 inch drive. So yeah. But anyway, that's long enough for this part. I will come back at you whenever I get the 1/2 inch and 3/8 stuff in. And just like that, it is the next day, Thursday, and the 3/8 drive sockets came in. There's the 3/8 drive. There's the 1/2 inch drive. I organized my sockets like this. I may end up getting some more socket trays. They're a little bit more narrower and stuff. And I may end up moving the sockets up here. I don't know. This toolbox should be able to handle the weight, because this has got double things on it. So it should be able to handle the weight. And with all these ratchets and stuff back there, it'll kind of equal it out. But the thing is with these sockets, you know, it makes it hard to get the socket out. And this is pushed all the way out. And it still is, you know, it's kind of rough. So I thought maybe move the sockets here, put the ratchets up there. I don't know. And I found on eBay a set of socket trays that are both black. And I may not even have to do that because they're both black. They're made by whatever industries. If I get them, I'll review them, but that'll be in the future because I got to wait on another paycheck and it'll be a month. But they're black and they have like the little tabs in the middle that show the size. So I'll probably, because I'd like to get all black, you know, get black, you know. But anyway, here's the 3/8 size right here. Most common size, 13 and 14. I mean, that's pretty nice socket. I don't know. It's definitely, I've tested the size right here, and it was definitely better than the old wore out Craftsman I had. Let's see, what's a 13 here? That looks like a 13 right there. Let's see if I can do this while holding a phone. Probably not. But as you can see, that's pretty tight in there. It ain't got a whole lot of left and right slop either. That's actually really tight. Oh yeah, very, very, very little play in that. Just for comparison, let me see. Is this the 13? There's my old 13. So here's my old Craftsman 13 right here. Yeah, a little bit more play. Well, you're not going to be able to tell, but a little bit more play. That is definitely tighter. I mean, I can barely turn it before the socket moves. I mean, that's a rough comparison there, but you get what I'm saying. Them sockets are just wore out. I mean, they'll still work just fine. I'm still going to sell them on Marketplace because they'll work just fine. But they're just, you know, they're wearing out. And I'm pretty sure you can take each and individual one of those sockets. It's all Craftsman. I'm sure Craftsman still has their lifetime warranty. You could probably swap each and all those. And not all these are old and wore out. Like this is fairly new. This one's fairly new. Got those at Ace Hardware here in Center. Some of these are fairly new. I got these at Ace. That one. But anyway, that's the 3/8 drive right there. So I got the I got the quarter, 3/8. I'm waiting on the 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch says it'll be delivered Saturday. So it's spent a while. Like when you buy something off eBay, it's spent a while on the tracking spent a while on, you know, package acceptance pending at USPS, which I messaged them about that, and they said, we'll give it a few more days and it may just magically show up. Like somebody misscanned it at USPS. So it was this right here, the 1/2 inch drive package it was package acceptance pending. It was that for a couple of days, and then it finally showed that it was first in whatever. It's in Atlanta, Georgia right now, and it's being processed there. So it says it'll be delivered by Saturday. We'll see. I got my centering rings in, whatever they're called, for my new wheels for Constants out there. I got some rings, some shit, I can't think. Anyway, the rings are the wrong size, hub-centric rings. They're the wrong size. I needed to get 78.1. That's the hub on the 99 through 06, the diameter of the hub that the wheel fits on. The middle part, it's 78.6. And I believe those Rock Tricks wheels are 97.1 inner diameter of the actual wheel. So I need a 97.1 to 78.1, I think is what it was. I'm getting my numbers wrong, but anyway, yeah, that's what it was. I needed 78.1, but they sent me 87.1. So I messaged them earlier on eBay, and you know how it is when you message a seller on eBay. You may not hear from them for a couple of days. I don't know. I don't have time to wait, so I just clicked return. So they can return, give me my money back, whatever. I don't have time to wait on them to message me back. So I'll get that. I've already got a label I got to print out and go ahead and get it sent back. But I don't even know if I need hub-centric rings because, I mean, I got the lug nuts tight, and if you think about it, trucks in the old days, like steel rims, like aftermarket steel rims on square body Chevys, they didn't exactly match the hub, and they used like just the acorn style lug nuts, and there was a gap around, and they worked just fine. Do you really need hub-centric rings? I don't know. I guess just peace of mind or something. I've already driven that truck down the road and back, and it didn't seem to have any wobbling or any type of vibration that I could tell. I mean, the whole truck bounces and jumps, so it's kind of hard to tell if it has a vibration. I need to get the front end aligned because I think the front end is so twitchy. It's just, that's making it feel like jumpy and stuff. But I need to get the front end aligned and then test drive it after that. But anyway, this is long enough of a second part of this video. I will come back at you whenever I eventually get this 1/2 inch drive stuff in. Then I will organize these sockets, put the ones I'm not going to keep over here, and I will try to post this on Marketplace for like 150 bucks. That's a lot of sockets. That's a shitload of sockets right there for 150 bucks if you ask me. And not all of them are bad, and the ones that are bad, you know, they got lifetime warranties. You can exchange them. So it's not like I'm selling bad tools. Craftsman can be exchanged. And they're not necessarily bad. They still work just fine. I just wanted to, for once in 20 years, upgrade to brand new sockets, which is what I did. But anyway, I will come back whenever the 1/2 inch drive stuff comes in. Okay, it's been a couple of days later. This is Monday, the following Monday after the last day. So I've gotten all the 1/2 inch sockets in right here. Haven't gotten the 14 millimeter in that I ordered to replace the one that was missing from that 1/2 inch socket set that I ordered. Still waiting on that one to come in. If you check the USPS tracking number, it's done gone up, down. I don't know where it's going, but I don't know. It'll get here eventually. But this will end the video. This video is kind of long, but whatever. I'm going to upload it anyway. These are, I mean, these are pretty nice. From what I can tell, they've may have been lightly used, but they're still in really good shape. I could probably clean these up a little bit. Yeah, some of that's wiping off. But I don't know, when are you ever going to use a 1/2 inch 10 millimeter? I mean, when do you ever need that? But 20 millimeter and up in the deep sockets, these are still my Craftsman. I'd like to find some 6-point sockets. I've actually got a 23 millimeter here to fill in that spot. So now all I need is a 25 and a 27. Or well, where's my 27 at? Oh, there it is. There's the 27. I would like to get a 25 and a 27 6-point shallow. And then, but I think I'm going to have to get a different brand because Gearwrench, for some reason, I don't have anything bigger than this in a 6-point. All their bigger stuff, like 20 and up, is all 12-point. Never in my life have I needed a 12-point bolt for anything. But I've always needed 6-point bolts. I've never worked on 12-point heads or anything. Doubt I ever will. But Tecton makes some. A lot of people talk about the Coker brand. I've seen Coker, I think, makes some 6-point deep sockets all the way up to 27. I've even looked on there on eBay and seen, like, for $15, $18 a piece, Matco deep sockets, 1/2 inch drive, 20 and up, 6-point. So I don't know, maybe I can find some Matco ones. Matco did have a, it was either a 25 or a 27 shallow socket. I think it was like $18, but I think they wanted like 10 or 12 bucks for shipping, which is kind of outrageous for a socket like this. 10 or 12 bucks for shipping, I guess. So it'd have been like close to 30 bucks for that socket. But I don't know, it was one of these sizes, either a 25 or a 27. But maybe I can find some good deals on some Matco sockets or something. Because I think the Matco, they do have the bottom that kind of looks like this. Just to kind of look like the other sockets on here. But I don't know. I'll get to that point when I do. And I ordered some more socket trays. They basically look like this. They're black. They have the size indicator in the middle of them. They're made by, I'll talk about it when I get them in. I'll do another video. But they're black just like those over there. And they have all these sizes. But anyway, that's going to end this video. And oh, here's some China sockets to go with this big ratchet right here. All the way up to, what size is this? 2-inch. But these are just from China. These are from my grandpa's other. God dang it, I did it again. I went to grab my phone and I hit the freaking close button. But anyway, these are just some cheap China sockets that were over at my grandpa's in an old rusty case. I must have threw it out already. But I just cleaned them up and put them in here, I guess. I don't know. I don't need these sizes, but they're cleaned up. They're put in here. I don't know. Just for looks, I guess, to fill in this spot right here. Because I got some empty spots. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Continually upgrading my socket drawer. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great day or night.